How you doing?
I like to point out people on tours. Thanks for walking through.
Well, you're welcome.
Hey, Mom. Mom.
Welcome to the main stage from the actor's point of view. As you just heard as I was talking to Greg, and you can hear right now if I turn around, you can hear my voice bouncing off the back of the house. This is an example of those acoustics that I was telling you about earlier. Our house holds 1,689 people, including that last row of metal chairs up there, and at fullest capacity, including standing room only, we can hold over 1,800 patrons in an evening. Looking under the lip of the rain shelter and right up here in the tunnel, you can see really close to us some of our lights. We use around 200 lights throughout the performance. Those colored films over the lights are called gels, and we use those gels to enhance our lighting sequences. Yellows for daytime, blues for nighttime, and red, greens, and purples to make our battle scenes more spectacular. Above the rain shelter, standing 4 stories above us, is the production tower. The production tower houses 3 very important people here at Tecumseh: the production stage manager, the sound engineer, and the master electrician. The master electrician sits on your far right and is responsible for all of the light cues in the show. So anytime you see the lights changing on stage, that's her. In the middle sits the sound engineer. The sound engineer is responsible for all of the sound cues in the show. So anytime you hear that vocal narration or soundtrack click on, that's him. And the production stage manager, or PSM for short, sits on your far left and is responsible for calling all of the cues in the show, watching the whole show on stage and backstage from that vantage point. She can see everything. Maintaining contact via radio with the stage left and stage right managers, and setting off all of the reciprocal charges, which is something we'll talk about a little bit later when we talk about the cannons.